Welcome back to Draymond Does Gaming. Draymond here playing. Today, well, we're trying out a very old game for the Super Nintendo. It's called Gemfire. Behind these walls, King Ezreal keeps Gemfire, the crown of 7 jewels. Six wizards and a dragon were trapped in the crown, their power at Ezreal's mercy. Until Princess Robin broke the spell and scattered the gems throughout the kingdom. Gemfire. Yeah, no, this is a very cool strategy game for the Super Nintendo. I'll talk more about it shortly. Crest of Lyle, Prince Ander, and Pluvius the Wizard. Now is the time for magic to end all evil misdeeds. The Crest of Blanche, Prince Aaron, and Zendor the Wizard. I will vanquish the foes who assail the highlands. Crest of Mulbrew, Prince Leander, Skalrek the Wizard. The people of Mulbrew may perish without my magic. Crest of Coral, Prince Lars Empiron. My crystal will save people of peace from darker fates. Crest of Flax, Prince Eric, Skyla. The warning will not cease until Ezreal is defeated. Crest of Chrysalis, Prince Garth, Shyla. On to our tasks. We shall meet again in Gemfire. And finally, the wizards escaped, but the king still holds the dragon gem, the most powerful gem of all. By the power of the fire dragon, I, Ezreal, shall recapture the gems. Rulers of Ishmera, bewail my wrath. There we go. Yeah, so Gemfire is a very cool old game from, I think it came out in '92 for the Super Nintendo. Also came out on NES and Sega as well. I also think there's a PC version. But I've only ever played the Super Nintendo version. From what I understand, between it and the Genesis version, those are the two to play. They're all the same pretty well, but I don't know, Super Nintendo version for me. So this game is a it's a war game, basically, with turn-based battle system. So you have each of these provinces on this island of Ishmera, which is actually modeled after the UK. But that's beside the point. Story for another day. You pick one of these territories here, and the goal is to get all 6 gems and defeat Ezreal. Ezreal is the king, and he's the one with the red crown kingdoms. Like, they're in like 11, 12, 15, etc. He owns that whole territory. And there's 4 different scenarios in each one. It gets either easier, I think easier, because at the start you get to pick a place and they only have 1 gem or no gems. The next one, same thing, but Ezreal's power of influence is lower, and it gets lower, and down to the very final scenario, Gemfire, where he only has 4 territories. But basically the whole game is just trying to take over the whole island, get all the gems, and there you go. It's got a very cool combat system too. Unfortunately, we'll find out here, or you'll see, the AI isn't always the greatest. However, it does have 2-player capability, so if you do ever find this game and you want a cool little 2-player tactical game, this is one of the best ones. It takes into effect flanking, rear assaults, all things like that, attacking from distances. Yeah, it's I would have to say this is kind of the game that got me into the XCOM series, because it gives me that same feeling where you're building up your base and then you're going into a tactical battle, but with medieval units, or fantasy units I should say. So we are going to start today. Which scenario? I haven't really decided which scenario I wanted to do. I wanted to stay away from the Gemfire scenario because I find it's, I don't know, too easy. I'm thinking about Aaron and Ander, but starting off. These are all the different names of the people, and actually we'll go to Aaron and Ander, but we're probably going to be starting off with the Empyrean Gem and the areas down below at 26, 25. Or we could play as Aaron himself, because this whole game revolves around the storyline behind it all. Revolves around Aaron taking the throne at the very end of it. But more into that later. Let's go into Aaron and Ander. 6 noble families have undertaken the task to overthrow King Ezreal and secure Gemfire. Aaron of Blanche and Ander of Lyle are the main contenders, yet only one family is destined to unite the crown. So we can say we can have 1 player, 2 player, or we can actually just have the computer played out, which is really cool, because you can watch it and just, maybe that's something I can do sometime later, is just have it go through and do it itself and just commentate on it. But we're going to play 1 player. So the 4 families we get to choose are Aaron Blanche in the top right, 3, 4, and 5 territories. He comes with we have all these different stats here. They have age, and age is a factor because once they will keep gaining stats until they reach, I think, age 60 or 65. And then once they hit age 75, they have a chance of dying of old age. The stats you see there, the first one, writing, that's their, oh boy, that's their, what was that for? It's their like architecture type stuff. Their writing, how good they are at influencing, like when you're building up your province and doing fields and protection. That's what influences how much you gain there. The next one is your war ability. So you get so many troops in battle, and when you use them, if you're fighting someone with the same amount of troops but you have a higher war ability, your guys are going to do more damage. So higher war ability means more damage for that your units deal. And then the bottom one is your charm, and this one's good for getting people to defect, to surrender to you. It all plays a point into that. So we have Aaron, who has actually pretty high starting stats. We have Ander, who has slightly better stats overall, slightly lower. Yeah, well, actually no, they're both pretty similar. Okay. Yeah, they're both very similar. There's Coral Lars, who's a little bit weaker. And oh yeah, you'll also see that has 2 vassals under them. So that tells you how many people they have with them. So he has, for example, Lars has two other people under him, so he can rule 3 territories and put a vassal or rule one himself in all of them. If he controlled 4, the other one would be under his own influence instead, and no one would actually be there to rule it. Then we have Chrysalis. Now he's the weakest of them all. However, I don't want to play as Garth because it'll be kind of boring because he only has 1 territory to start. And for a while there, you're just attacking Ander over and over and over. And I find it's actually fairly easy to win with Garth because you can get three gems very quickly. So the places that have gems are these 4 territories, or these 4 families. We have Chrysalis, which is here in 8, Coral down there at 2625, Lyle 276, and Blanche 345, but as well as territories 1314, that's 1 family. I think Mulbrew, they have a gem, as well as 2427, that's a different family. They also have another gem. So what I think I might do is play, it wouldn't be a bad idea to play as Aaron. I do like him, and it's been a while since I played this game, so maybe it's not the worst idea to play as him. To start us off anyways. I can always come back to this game and play it again with a different family, etc. Let's start off with the Blanche family. Alright. Zendor, he's our wizard. I will conjure up lightning to protect Prince Aaron's land. Carl, one of his vassals. With Zendor's help, we will capture the deadly fire dragon, Anselm. I will not rest while our neighbors are our enemies. So we can pick a advisor. We'll probably never use the advisor. Eldro the Wise, he's very wants you to cultivate, kind of like neutral type guy. Zorak the Mighty always wants you to go out attacking. Jasper the Riddler is always, well, random. And Jade the Enlightened is usually diplomatic. But we're going to choose Jasper the Riddler because sometimes his comments are funny. Although I am a clown, I'll bring your enemies down. He always speaks in rhyme, which is nice. And shall we begin? Yes, we will. So, what you were seeing there with all the numbers, like 13, 6, whatever, those are what territory is acting and on which day of the month it is. So each territory acts once per month, and there are 12 months in the year, so everyone gets 12 actions in a year. The actions are various for each one. So under here we can attack someone, we can attack all the provinces adjacent to you, but we're not going to do that. We can recruit more troops, we can move troops, or we can hire monsters. So orcs or Fachans right now. Those are our 5th unit. So when we go into a battle screen, we have 4 units. We have a cavalry, we have a heavy knight, we have a archer, and we have a non-heavy knight, just knights I guess. I don't know what to call them. And then we also have a 5th unit, which can be our wizard, but if we use our wizard, we can't use him again for 3 months. Unless he perishes in battle, then we can't use him for 5 months. Yeah. So what you're seeing here on the screen right now is the territory that we are in, number 3, and what it all has. So the first numbers here with the gold kind of symbol next to them is how much gold we have, 131 gold. Then it's food, then it's military, so how many people we have. So if we were fighting, these 120 troops would be split evenly between the cavalry, the heavy knights, the archers, and the knights. So each of those stacks would be of 40 or of 30 units. On the right hand side we see what our loyalty is, so how much the people like us in this province, how well our fields are, and the protection ability, so how much we can, if someone attacks us with a plunder or sabotage, how much it actually affects us. Some things to note: there's a yearly harvest in September. When that happens, based on your cultivation and your loyalty, is how much money or how much food you will get from there, and taxes. So yeah, the other actions, so we went over the military actions. There's political actions, so there's develop. We can develop cultivation to improve our crops or protection. We can trade, so we can sell or buy food. You always want to buy when it's low, sell when it's high. We can give food to the people to increase the loyalty, or we can transport our food and gold to another area, any area we control, even if it's not connecting or adjacent. Here, if we move troops, we can move troops, money, and gold, but only if it's a adjacent territory. We can also try to ally with other families. I never do this though because, well, it's useless, really. We can negotiate to try and get someone to defect to us or surrender to us. We can sabotage another place, and what that'll do is weaken their defenses, burn some of their crops, etc., things like that. Or we can plunder and just take people's food and money. We can view other territories as well, so this is a free action which we can do. So we can see, if we look down at territory 6, Lord Seth there, he has 132 troops, 145 food, 136 gold. We can look at each person individually. So these are all the people under the Lyle banner, Andrew Lyle. So we can actually look at him, see what his stats are, etc. We can, if we were in our home province, we could change a lord. So we could change out Lord Roland for someone else. We could entrust it to the computer. We're not going to do that. And we can also search. Searching allows us to see if another area has hired, let's say, a 5th unit, or if their wizard's on cooldown. It also has another very cool feature where you might be able to find an item that will equip on your guys. So that's always cool. But the first thing that we're going to do is develop cultivation. It costs gold to do that, but it's very well worth it. The nice thing here at the back with Lord Carl is he can't be attacked. So we're going to build him up to be cultivation and just high cultivation. Prince Aaron, so he's right at the front lines. We have 2 guys down here, Lord Tarion and Lord Regis. we can try to cultivate right now. We can actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to recruit some troops, just because he's on the border of 3 different people. Might not be a bad idea. And we see that when this is happening here, that means someone's attacking. So Ezreal attacked Lyle from 15 to 9, but they repelled the attack. Alright, so what that means is their gems are probably on cooldown right now. So he has 132 troops there, 164 troops there. Okay. What did these guys do? He bought a bunch of troops, or they moved troops. Alright, good to know. We're just going to develop some cultivation. I haven't decided how long these are going to go for. Probably about cultivation again. And you are also going to cultivate. So at the end of every 3 months, there is a chance of bad things to happen and good things to happen. The plague happens every 3 months, or can happen every 3 months, and affects every territory. The volcano erupting or whatever only affects the southern territories. There's things that happen throughout the year, and nothing good happened. Well, that's not as nice. Alright, we're actually going to develop cultivation again. So we see Garth invaded from 8 to 7. They repelled the attack, and Garth was released by the enemy, so that means that when they repelled it, they captured him and were able to, you can release them, banish them, etc. We're gonna send most of the troops over there, half, and half the food. He doesn't need his troops here, so it's nice to get troops built up. 164, 147. We might hire a monster too. Maybe a Fachan. Try out a battle here pretty quick. Would be a bad idea. I want them to move from 2 to 1 so they spread out their forces, and then I want to attack them. That's what I want to do. So, how much is trading? It's low right now. We're going to buy some, and then we're going to just develop for right now. It's always good to get some food here. Trade, buy some, and we're going to cultivate again. And we are going to, they still haven't done anything, darn. Still low. Okay. Do really like the music here. There, so now that they moved from 2 to 1, we are going to do a quick view. 110 troops, 54 troops, that's all. Okay. So what we might want to do here is hire none of those, because bugbears and orcs are really not that great. You're going to buy some food just to get yourself up there. Let's go view these guys down here. Lord Tarion, alright. Lord Regis. They both have quite a few troops, so they both look like they're gearing up for an attack. Great. Seth hasn't really done too much. Yeah, they've just moved their troops, that's all. Okay. So what we're going to do then is we're going to cultivate with Prince Aaron. When it comes to Roland's turn, we're going to get him to attack. We're going to do a quick search though and look over here. No 5th unit employed there. I don't know if they still have their wizard or not. but we do know that they won't be, yeah, still only 54, 110. They probably have their wizard back from cooldown. Develop some more cultivation, get that up. Alright, and then if this works, they have 54 troops. We're going to attack into here. I would have liked it if Ezreal attacked right away so that they would use their wizard, but that's not the case. So, we're going to attack and send half of our troops, maybe most. Or maybe we should hire a monster first. We'll hire the Fachan. He requires 40 every month to keep, but he attacks every direction, and we can wait that extra month to see if Ezreal attacks Ander, and that way that we know that their wizard will be on cooldown. But I want the extra protection of having this monster here. And then next month, if... Yes, I want Ezreal attacked down below, okay. And then here comes the plague. Just as long as it doesn't hit us. Good, it hit actually Tarion, great. And then, see now there's flooding that's happening because it's spring, so it's hitting the westernmost, or easternmost territories. Still nothing good or bad happened other than that. Interesting. Alright. Alright, so we're going to quickly view here. He still has only 54 troops. So what we're going to do is transport all of our gold there. No food. I don't think we need to do that. Just so that he can attack. Alright, great. Garth attacks into 7, so we might not even need to... Yeah, there we go. Their wizard is probably on cooldown now. I just want to view... How much gold does he have? 40. And how many troops are over here? 54. Okay, we should be good. So you're going to cultivate protection, or do protection, I should say. Cultivate protection. What am I saying? So 54, he's got 123 down there, 147 over there. Well, using lots of their food. Is it a good time to... No, it's sell. Alright, we're going to attack the number 1 with half of our troops. I don't think we'll lose that many. 22 gold. So it costs money for every... all that we send. We're going to send the Fachan out. We're not going to use our wizard. He attacks in anywhere, which is great. He has a health of 100 as well. And we're going to bring in 5 days worth of food. So taking about half of our food there. There we go. We'll get into a battle, and after this battle, I'll probably end the episode there. Oh, they don't even have... wow, okay. This is going to be a very quick, easy fight. So what we can do, so yeah, here's our... Yeah, so this is our cavalry unit. It's our heavy knight, our archers, our other knights, and our 5th unit. You can see on the stats on the left that we brought in 102 troops, so it doesn't split evenly between them all, so the cavalry gets a little bit more. So basically we need to, it's like a capture the flag style. If we capture their flag, or their base, we win. Or if we kill them all, we win. Or if you look at the top units, there under Roland and Ander, that's how much food we each have and how many days we can be in battle. So we can, if we outlast them for food as well, we also win. But we're going to just bring on a full-out assault here. We're going to move this guy over here. We can also try to build fences to add some protection to all of our areas. And when we're done, we hit done. Nice and simple. Actually, what would be great is if we can just kill them all off, but I don't know how that's going to work. We're going to wait. We're going to bring our archers up. Bring our knights up. Wait. 1, 2. And wait. Because the cavalry can move 3. He could have moved here if I moved him here. And he could have flanked us. And that would have been bad. So with the Fachan, we're going to go over like this. And we're going to attack their archer. And see how he turned to the north there? So it means we're going to get a flanking assault here. And flanking means we do, I think, 1.5 times damage, and rear assault is double damage. So there we go. And then we're just going to wait up here and see what they do. And if they keep doing this, then this will be nice and easy for us. One, two, three. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're going to move our cavalry over here because they can't get to us that way. If I move the archers here, then their cavalry can hit them, so I don't want that to happen. I want to try to not lose any troops here. So now what we can do is this and kill off their cavalry, or attempt to anyways. I think we'll be able to kill them off. Yep. Done. And see if they retreat or not. Yeah, they've retreated. That's kind of what I figured. We took 1 Dunmore. Oh, here we go. So at the end of every month, we might get these little things. These are based on what you do during the months. If you develop the land, give away food to your people, those are good actions. If you plunder and sabotage, those are bad actions. So the more good actions you do, the higher chance you'll get a good event. And that one, called a leprechaun, give us gold. We're just going to go to just the next, season, and then we'll end it there. So maybe we'll do full years. I don't know yet. Maybe we can do a full year. That may actually be a good thing, depending on how many battles we get into a year. So we can't do anything here. So what we're actually going to do, we're going to view these guys down here. He's got 130 troops. He's got 161. How much does Seth have over here? 147. Actually, this is one thing too. So now we see that Prince Aaron is ruling this area here. If we have another vassal, which I'm pretty sure we do, we can change the lord here from me to a vassal. We have Pender and Anselm. So we're going to view their stats first. And the reason why you want to do that, or why you would do that, so Pender and Anselm, is when you have a territory that's being ruled by your leader, but not actually your home province, you only use half his stats. There we go. Oh, alright, I got to use the D-pad. So we have Pender, who's really, really good at attacking. We have Anselm, who's really good at developing. They're both blood related, as you can tell here in the top right of the screen. You have that little symbol. Like Carl is blood related, Roland is not blood related, and Prince Aaron is the king. So because that territory we're probably going to be attacking from, we'll probably put Pender there because he has such a good attack. We're going to change it to vassal, Pender. There we go. And, oh, that didn't take his turn. Great. Because the other thing I want to do is try defecting Tarion here. He refused the offer. Okay, you never know. Sometimes, if you can get someone to defect to you, you gain their territory, which is always a nice thing to do. Here, let's see what we have here. Pender has 102 troops. So we're going to actually move these troops over here. All 28 of them. Some of the gold. Some of the food. And they're attacking down there. Perfect. Garth is attacking again. That's great because their wizard is probably on cooldown. So that means if we view here, he has 128 troops, 147 troops. We have 102 here and 130 there. Alright, we need to wait until we can get some more money. So right now, we're going to just see what is average. Okay, yeah, we're going to just develop. Probably protection now. And here, what we're going to be doing is actually giving some food. I think half our food to the people to get at least some loyalty so we actually get something. Oh, that's right. The Fachan went on a rampage. We should dismiss him. We didn't have enough gold to pay him, so he went on a rampage and ruined the land. So that's no good. What can we do here? I guess we can give food to the people here as well. It's not a bad thing to do. The more loyal your people are, the more money and crops you're going to get, and that's going to be next turn here. We're going to do, oh, we can sell for, all right, we're going to sell most, actually, you know what, we're going to sell all just to get that gold, and we're going to do a cultivation, I think. Actually, we're going to send some of that gold over here. Whoops. Send half there. Yeah, there we go. Garth invaded 8-7, and he ran away without even fighting. Wow, okay. That's surprising. So, they've lost another territory. That's good to know for us. With 4 troops he attacked with? Wow, Garth does not have very many. We could, if we come in here and, wow. That's really surprising. Okay, we need to sell half of our food, and we're going to recruit most here just to get that army up. And the same thing here. Actually, you have barely any food, so we're just going to recruit most, because next one here, as long as we don't get hit by a plague, we're going to be attacking. 7 got hit. Alright, that's not too bad, I guess. No wildfires. Alright, so see how much food we have now, and we can sell, we're going to sell most of it to get, look how much money we got. So we're going to recruit most as well, and just have this massive army here waiting. 15 into 9. Ander ran away. So yeah, Ander is not doing very well here. So we're going to also sell, but we're going to sell half from here. And we're going to, probably going to send to Pender half the gold and half the food. we go. They're all attacking down there. It's all good. And Pender, you are also going to sell, but just some of your food. And you're going to get a nice military here with most. And then next turn we're going to be attacking. We're going to be selling some of your food and recruiting half. There we go. Oh, yeah, see, now that's bad. What that does is terrorizes your people, so your loyalty goes down, etc. It's not a good event. But that happens because we attacked and we haven't done anything to improve or get a positive gain yet. Right? So, I don't want it to be his turn yet, but I have 130 troops there, 161. I'm tempted to go to attack here. What kind of monsters can we get again here? Orcs and bugbears. Orcs are not really that great, and bugbears are also not really that great. However, if we attack, we're going to want, I want 1 to attack and then 3 to attack. No, so you're going to just cultivate, I think, some more. You are just going to be doing protection and cultivation until that's really high. 28 and 24, Eric ran away, alright. Perfect. So, now, what we can do here, they have orcs and warriors. Nice. Warriors are good. We're actually just going to go and attack into 6 with most of our troops. Or actually, we're just going to do a very quick check here. 147, yeah, versus approximately 300. So we're going to double their troops. It's going to require 48 gold. And we're going to bring Zendor with us, our wizard, because I'm pretty sure they're going to have their wizard back from cooldown now. 5 days of food. Yeah, I think we're going to do full year playthroughs. Yeah, they have their wizard, Pulvius, but we more than double their troops, which is great. We actually had a nice even pull as well. And Pender has a very good attack as well, so that's always a good thing. We're going to move forward. Should we break this fence? Yeah, we'll try to break that fence. There we go. Move these guys forward, and we're going to fence up behind us. Move you forward as well. We're going to wait. We're going to move you here. We're just going to fence down that way. Couldn't build the fence, so it's a % chance if you can. Actually, we're going to move you up here. If you can build a fence, and it's based on how many troops you have, and it's a percentage. So we have a 76% chance to build a fence, which is not bad, but, you know. There we go. So this is what I wanted. Now we can get a rear assault here on these cavalry with our cavalry, but I don't want to do that, as if we do that, then they're going to get a rear assault on our cavalry. So what we're going to do here, these guys, their wizard can move 1, 2, has a range of the same range as Zendor. So if he moves here, he could attack these spaces. So they can't attack our archers if our archers move to here. So we're going to do that. Have our archers attack their cavalry first. Flanking assault. Taking out 23 of them. We're going to, move, there we go, and attack with our cavalry here. This should kill them. Oh, it was very close, and we lost one troop doing that. And then we're going to do a frontal attack just to kill off those cavalry units. There we go. And we only lost one as well. So we've lost 2 troops so far, and they've lost 36. And then we're going to build a fence here. Now the other thing that I want to do is make sure Zendor is not going to be able to get hit. So if we move him here, he won't. In fact, we can actually attack their guys there. So we're going to do that. Yeah, because he has to move 1, 2 over. And he can't attack us. And we can't attack him, right? Nope. Yeah, because he has to go move 1, 2, and he can only move 2, and then he's 2 away. Perfect. We'll attack. The wizard animations are pretty cool. There we go. See if they retreat back. No, they did not. Wow. Okay. So what we're going to do then is actually do this. 1, 2, 3. Bring our cavalry down here. We're going to attack their knights from the side. All 4 of them. Just kill them off. Nice. What we can do here is move our archers here and attack their wizard. I think we'll do that with a flanking assault. 11 down on their wizard. So their wizard will never die, but if we make their wizard retreat, they can't use him for 5 months, rather than if they just retreat, then they'll get them back in 3 months. So, flanking assault. Zendor against Plovius. There we go. So Plovius is the strongest wizard, but he's got a 2 movement. Zendor is the next strongest wizard, second strongest wizard, but yeah, we're gonna move our knights forward. Probably don't need to, but we're good. But he has a 3 movement, so he can always get that flank in there, which is very good. That's why I usually like having Zendor rather than Plovius. Alright, so this is what I was hoping not to happen. He's going to get an assault on our wizard with his. And like I said, he's got a stronger wizard, so there we go. We're actually going to move our archers out of the way here very quickly. But after, we send in our cavalry to get a rear assault on their archers. Nice. We lost only 1 troop there. We're going to move our knights forward as well. We're actually going to move 1, 2, I think, and we're just going to break this fence here. I don't want him to be aimed below, or aimed to the up, because then he could get a rear assault, and rear assaults are bad, especially when it's a wizard attacking. There we go. Do some more damage. See if he starts retreating back in. Surprised he hasn't actually just retreated yet. He's probably going to move 1 to the right, and then... Oh, he tried breaking a fence. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, the AI makes some odd choices every once in a while here. There we go. And then we're going to use Zendor to move like this and get that flank assault in here. And this way Pulvius cannot get a flank on us at all. There we go. Nice. Get the advantage there again. Send our knights around. And then I don't want him to be able to attack our archers at all. So we're going to send them around like this. Wait. Done. You can see that their food now, because they have so many less troops. Well, that was interesting. Okay. Well, why don't we do a attack on these guys here, see if we can kill them off with Zendor. I don't think he'll be able to kill them, but pretty darn close, I think. Oh, 4. Wow, okay. I was hoping he could get the kill because, well, I guess the cavalry wouldn't have been able to make it anyways, but we blocked it off, so he can only attack our wizard, which is a good thing. But he's probably going to retreat now. He has 0 troops. There we go. And we're going to move our archers over so we can't attack them. We're going to end and probably watch him retreat. No. Okay. We're just going to capture his base then. Interesting. I'm surprised he didn't retreat. We took 6 Highland. Nice. And now we also captured their lord here, so we can ransom him off for gold or for food. We're going to ransom him off for food. Set free for ransom. There we go. So we're going to do a quick view of number 2 here. So he has 156 troops. So we can beat that. However, I don't think have a 5th unit. Oh, we still have the Fichan. He's still here. Okay, good. We're going to attack then to the south, requiring 35 gold. Use the Fichan and attack. Here we go. So we're going to bring hopefully 5 days of food. We don't have enough, so 3 days of food then, 93 units. And here we go. We're going to wipe Ander off the map. And it's a good thing we brought someone because he has orcs. If we didn't, this would have been a much harder battle. Alright, here we go. We're going to wait. We're going to send you guys forward. We're going to try and fence back here. 50% chance for that fence. Nice. There we go. Wait. We're going to move you over here. Just going to fence up over here. 1, 2, 3, because they have 1, 2, 3 as well. They also have a 3 range movement. So we're going to do this, and we're going to wait, and let them, we're going to see what they do. If they're just going to retreat in there, that's actually really beneficial for us. Alright. Because what we're going to be doing then is this, and we're going to break this fence. Nice. And this archer is going to come by here, break that fence. Okay, he was going to attempt to break that fence. We're going to fence in the back here, just in case they do get by us. It's always nice to have these fences as a guard. There we go. Wait. Done. The nice thing about the ranged units is when they attack with range, so let's say we do this, they don't take any damage. Wizards are a little bit different because they use it's like they expend their power, so nice. That's a good amount. 33. And we're going to break this fence to see if we can do this and break this fence. No. Okay, and we're going to try to break that. It'd be lovely if we could break these fences. But again, we only have a 50% chance to do that. No. Alright. And we're just going to wail on them until they die, basically. That was an interesting choice. Alright, we'll use the Fachan to attack the archers here. I think he was going to bring them down to attack us, but now he only has 3 archers. So he can move 1, 2, 3. So we want to move here. We don't want him to come in and get that free attack on us. There we go. So now we can move our archers over and assault. 50 archers flanking those knights. Down. Took them off by 12. Just gonna move you guys over here. Break. Nope. Done. Okay. Now we don't really need to worry about those archers because they aren't going to do anything to us. We can only survive for 1 more day of food though, so this is actually troublesome. I didn't think about that. So he can go 1, 2, 3. We're going to have to do this actually, I think. Wait. You're going to have to attack them here. I thought we had more days of food than we actually did. So we need to come down here and start making our way over there. And you need to kill off these orcs. Everything else we can deal with. Too much time spent doing other things. There we go. We should be able to kill them in the time limit though. Because we can go down to 0 days and then just have oh nice, yeah. Those are going to be some very hurting cavalry units. There we go. Ander has a pretty good attack though, which is the bad thing. We're going to take out these orcs. Or his war ability, I should say, is very... 1, come on. Alright, get over here, knights. Wait. Attack there. There we go. Wait. And go. Yep, figured their cavalry will be doing that. There we go. So, yeah, there we go. It gave us... That's why I didn't mind losing a couple troops here, because we are going to get that extra day of food now if we lose too many troops, and there we go. We have 2 more days of fighting that we can do. So now we can wipe them all out. So you are going to attack him, flanking, get as much damage as we can here. 5 left. Perfect. He's basically got nothing left. Kill those knights. You're going to attack down. Hopefully kill these cavalry units. 6 left. Alright. We're gonna send you over here. You're gonna wait. Done. And next turn, we should kill them all. And you can't retreat, so... Frontal assault. Oh, sorry, I have to press a button there. Thought it would just go. 1 guy left. Come on. That's ridiculous. Do these guys even do any damage to my guys? Yeah, they do kill 1. Okay. Alright. Send you guys up here. Attack. Killed them off. You're gonna kill them off. And you're going to go and kill these guys off. There we go. And our cavalry is going to kill their cavalry off. Nice. We lost 1 extra cavalry. That's no good. So we only lost 13 units there. That's not too bad at all. We took Carvetti. Okay. We captured Ander, the ruler of the family. Well, we can try to recruit him if we do that, and if he joins us, that'd be great. He's a good vassal. We can release him, or we can banish him from the island completely. Well, I'm fairly compassionate. We're going to try to recruit him. Alright, doesn't want to recruit us, we're going to release him. And go hang out with other people. We overthrew them, so we get their gem. So we now have Plovius and Zendor. And then this is something that happens after too. The vassals that was under that family, they might have a chance to come back to you, and Seth wants to join us, and he's a good guy to have, so there we go. We now have 2 gems, and are well on our way. No, that's no good. Well on our way to... We're going to check out our 5th unit. So they're both down for 2 more months. So that's not good. We need to do a quick view of these new territories. He has lots of food there. That's good. There's lots of food there. Okay. So we're good right now. So what we're going to do is just develop protection. You're actually going to give 100 food away. There we go. You're going to develop protection as well. Oh wow. The Flax family was taken over. There we go. So Eric down there of the Flax family has now also 2 gems. So if we take a view down here, I guess when they Lars invaded 27, Eric took him hostage, and 0 troops? Wow. He has 8 troops here. Okay. And 0 troops. Okay. We need to attack again. 8 troops? We're going to do is attack with everything we have. And keep bringing that Fachan with us. If we have 5 days of food, actually 8 days of food, that'd be great. And just constantly attacking. And they just retreated. Garth, we captured him, so we can try to recruit him. He refuses to join us, so we'll release him. Alright. Okay. There we go. We're just creating this path straight down 300 troops there. 0 troops. 0 troops. 187. So actually what we're going to do here is we're going to move these troops to 6 because they don't need to be here. And we're not going to move anything else. There we go. And here we need to develop protection because it's needed. The Fachan deserted 7. Oh, that's sad. So it's December, so this is going to be it. Oh, 6 got hit by the plague. That's not good. Alright, so year 1 December, we'll finish this, get into year 2, and then that'll be it for this episode. So I guess we'll try doing years. It took about just over an hour, but we also had the intro there too, so I suspect it'll take less time in the future. Garth, we can actually try something here. We can try a surrender of Garth, see if he's going to surrender to us. He has no troops. 7 has troops. Refused to surrender, darn. I was hoping. If we can get to, yes, 7. View, does he still have 0 troops? Nice. So what we're going to do quickly is sell some of the food, and we're going to attack into 8 with some, and oh, we don't have a wizard, and his wizard's probably off cooldown. And the Fachan deserted us. We can get Ogre, Lizard, and Fachans again. This is no good. Alright. I can't do it right now. I can't attack him. So we're going to give 80 food to the people. Just to get that loyalty up. And we're going to send from you over to 7. Half the gold and half the food. Here we go. Here we're going to give food, 20 food. And here we are going to cultivate. This one we are also going to cultivate. Actually do protection some more. There we go. There we go. Year 2. Oh nice. A fairy rounded up troops for us here at number 5. That's great. But that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you again for watching Draymond Does Gaming. Playing some Gemfire. Hope you're enjoying it. And if you like it, please hit the like button. Helps out a lot here. So thanks again. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.